Hey guys, I'm coming at you from the Connected Pilates studio here in Manhattan, New York. Today we're going to be talking about the shoulder. I have with me Bones here, and we're going to be doing some exercises that will better help you work through your shoulder joint and strengthen all the right muscles. The Connected Pilates studio is my home base here in the city. I teach group classes all throughout the week, 8 a.m. sharp, on the reformer and equipment. I also do private sessions here throughout the week. So you can always contact me or the studio and we can figure out a schedule. Today we're going to be talking about the shoulder, and I wanted to use this as a visual to help you sort of visualize as you're doing your exercises what you're moving. So here you have your upper arm bone, and here you have your shoulder blade. And I want you to basically realize that these two components of your shoulder joint will move together at any time you're moving your arm. So think about it as you're lifting your arm up overhead. There's a movement of this upper arm bone kind of gliding up and underneath that shoulder bone. And at the same time, this nice flat shoulder blade bone of yours is going to be doing this rotation so that all of this can open up through the armpit as this slides down and relaxes your upper traps. A little bit of visual for you so that as we move forward into our exercises, you can see how that works. Let's check it out. Begin lying on your back. Reach your arms up toward the ceiling, palms facing in. Inhale to reach your arms forward up towards the ceiling. Exhale to draw the shoulders down and back. The move is protraction, retraction. Your palms are facing in, your elbows are straight. Sliding the shoulder blades, reaching wide apart across the back, and then squeezing them together. All of this action is performed without engaging your upper traps. Try to keep your collarbone, your chest nice and long, open in the front, as you just simply slide the shoulder blades forward and back. Now find a neutral position as you take your arms, reach them out to the side. Float the arms overhead, now upwardly rotating the shoulder blade. Lower the arms back down, create length through the chest. Repeat the move, gliding the arms up and over. Open through the armpit, dive the upper arm bone down and into its socket. Remember your visual. Reaching the arms out, down at your sides. Repeat the move, reaching overhead. Open through the armpit. Find your abdominals here. 5 more repetitions. Go nice and slow, keep your breath aware. The arms are going to stay level with the rest of your body. Again, keep your abdominals engaged, especially as you reach overhead. Pull the ribs in and together. Reach the arms up and over. Lots of space ear to shoulder. Open through the armpit, sort of scoop out the armpit, engaging your whole shoulder joint. Exhale as you reach up over. Anchor through your feet. Inhale as you lower the arms back down at your sides. Reaching up overhead. Good. All the way back down. It's a stretch, so take your time to really find the movement correctly. Last one here, reaching up overhead. And coming down at your sides. Good. Take a rest. Next, we're going to take the arms, reach them up toward the ceiling. Palms are facing in. Stabilize your spine, your pelvis. You're going to take both arms and reach them out to the side for shoulder abduction. Bring the arms all the way back in. Keep lengthening across your chest as you come in. Inhale to reach out. Exhale to pull the arms back and in. Inhale to reach out. Check the ribs, abdominals. Exhale, lots of space ear to shoulder here. No upper traps. Reaching out, and keep space at the front of the chest. The pecs are engaged here. However, you don't want them to be the only one. That's when your chest really closes off. So elongate through the musculature as you move. 2 more times. Reach out. Exhale. Engage your abdominals. Pull the arms back in. Length through the chest. Last one. Reach. And exhale, coming in. Single arms. Set the shoulders in the joint. Reach the right arm out. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. Inhale to reach left. Exhale, pulling in. 2 more times each side. Now you're feeling your obliques. You're on the roller, so your pelvis might feel a little bit unstable. You're working your core strength muscles to maintain that stability. Inhale, reach, and exhale, coming in. Nice work. That's our warm-up. Moving on. All right, shoulders. Seated on the physio ball, take your arms forward, palms facing in. Reach the arms overhead, another moment of upward rotation. Feel that scapula. Good. Float the arms up overhead, dive the upper arm bones down and into the socket. Feet are nice and wide, pelvis is neutral, spine is neutral. The tendency here is as you take your arms up overhead for a little bit of arch to happen through the spine. You're working your abdominals to prevent that from happening. Inhale here. Exhale, float the arms up overhead. Upward rotation. Yawn the armpits open. Inhale. Exhale, floating up. Growing long and tall through your spine. Rotate the palms facing up, bicep curl. Keep the shoulders on your back. Nestle the upper arm bone in its socket as you bend and straighten through your elbows. That's right. Only 2-pounders, but we're working at the shoulder joint. We're going to find a little bit of bicep elongation here, not so much the bulkiness. Keep the shoulder joint nice and secured. Find your abdominals. Open through the chest as you bend and flex. Lower the arms down now, tricep press. Slightly pitch yourself forward. Bend and flex at the elbows. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten to extend. Keep your abdominals hugged in toward your spine. Good. Try not to drop your chin down as you're leaning forward in space. Really extend through the shoulder as you straighten your elbow. Good. Abs in. Exhale as you reach back. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, reach. Good. Coming from behind now, you can see how this upward rotation, remember your scapula, your visual of the bones. As you float the arms up overhead, there goes the upper arm bone, dive it out, open through the armpit. Stabilize through the spine, so make sure that you're not leaning on one side or the other, that you're nice and centered. Both sit bones are equally weighted into the ball. Feet are wide, grounded into the floor. Lengthening through your spine as you float the arms up and overhead. Open up through the armpits. Space ear to shoulder. From here, we'll take the arms forward into shoulder flexion and then all the way back into shoulder extension. Full range of motion for the shoulders here. Slightly pitch forward as you come into your extension. Keep your abdominals engaged. Try not to lose the length in your spine. Keep lengthening. Lift the pelvic floor up and in. Transversus, cinch up your waist. Rib cage comes close together as you move forward and back through your arms. This is what makes it challenging. Good. Abduction. Come up to an upright seated position as you take the arms straight out to the side. Notice how my arms are going just slightly above that 90-degree angle. You can go there as long as the upper traps are relaxed. Here you're looking for your deltoids. Little bit of posterior. Nice finding that length through the spine, through the shoulders as you reach up and out. Shoulder blades are on the back. Coming forward. Another moment of this shoulder flexion. This one's really hard because that pec can really get in your way, so you want to maintain that nice open length through the chest as you take the arms forward. Your shoulder blades are set on your back. Now we're moving upper arm bones. As you take the arm forward, that upper arm bone's going to nestle way far back into its socket, feeling the backs of the shoulders engage as you take the arms forward. Good, coming all the way overhead now. A forward view of this action, lengthening open through the armpit, lots of space ear to shoulder. This is also a stretch. Most of us have really tight pecs, So when you take your arms up and overhead and you anchor at the proximal joint, right at the upper arm bone, you'll feel this as a stretch. I know I did. Ribs are in, abdominals are engaged as you reach the arms all the way up and overhead. Beautiful work. Awesome.